chance to play against other players who are more close to their skill level. You know, which I think is really good. I think having close matches is very important for your development as a player. Because there are times, I think playing against players way better than you is good to learn from, obviously, but playing against players close to you is also good. Because if they're close enough to you where they will punish your mistakes, but they won't kill you immediately for making them, that's pretty solid. Because there are a lot of times where if, like, oh, Falco does an early aerial on my shield, I'll shield grab it and kill them. But if, like, they do that on someone else's, like, someone closer to their skill level shield, they'll still get punished, but they won't die immediately. So they have just the chances to make more mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's important. It's also less frustrating, because if you die in literally one hit, then you're probably not going to have that much fun playing. I mean, maybe you are. It's sick if you are, because then you have a really good learning mindset, but, you know, it's hard when you're getting tech chase and you're just like, wow, I hate this game. But yeah, as for right now, TNT just has melee. And then Wave Dash Wednesday has melee and PM, and they alternate which one is first every week. But PM, unfortunately, has been having quite low numbers. Melee has also been getting smaller, but PM, yeah, PM, I think 2 weeks ago had like 4 entrants. And then last week it had 11 entrants, I think. So, compared to Melee's 25 or 30. So, obviously, pretty solid difference. Right now we have hand warmers, but neither of them are really doing anything. Yeah, they're doing literal button checks. I wonder if they struck here. I guess we'll find out. You know, I don't always hand warm on the same stage I strike to, but sometimes I do. Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of a lot of things. One, PM in general has less exposure than Melee, just because... Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people who... It's hard, because if it takes too long, then the patch gets not exciting. Because you're like, oh man, we've been on the same patch for like 6 months. Yep. Yeah, PM, unfortunately, it can, oh my god. Oh no, if he just grabbed the ledge, no. Sometimes PMDT makes some decisions, and then if they nerf or change your character, then you're like, why am I even playing this game? And then you go to Melee where you're like, oh, nice. But anyway, enough about PM. I don't want to get shut down by Twitch. We have this sick Falco Ganon. So many Falcos. So much of the Cicero flock is like good, so they're just always on stream because they're always just beating people and then they're on stream again. NoFluxes is here. And that was Marth Pikachu? Yeah. Dang. Only one set tonight without a Spacey in it. That's Marth Pikachu. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Spaceys are pretty prevalent. Oh my god. This is looking rough stuff, Mr. McGruff, is what I would say. Double says free, and you know what? I don't think so. I think NoFluxes is earning this through sheer willpower and determination, not because he's being handed to him. Man, it's kind of messed up, man. But I chose something out in California for a lot of reasons. One, California's OP, like, freaking weather is always nice, like, but also it's really far away from my house, and I like that. Yeah, it's not close to home, and then also my school in particular is pretty good for computer science, and then also a lot of the like technology companies that I would be interested in working for, specifically like Riot or Blizzard, are in California. And Blizzard in particular is in Irvine, and a lot of students from UC Irvine like filter into like Blizzard internship programs and stuff. which is something I'd be interested in doing. So there's a lot of reasons. Ooh. Okay. MC Strike takes him to the battlefield. I don't know. There are no bans in Winners Finals, so I would think immediately Fountain of Dreams or Final Destination. A lot of Ganons like Battlefield just because they're comfortable with the 3 platforms and just the movement on them in general. I mean, like I've said a lot, stage is very much personal preference. And just because someone says that this is the best stage for Ganon or something doesn't mean that you shouldn't pick it against a Ganon. It's just that I think there are better options. Like FD in particular, not to disrespect NoFluxes, but there's no way that he's at a high enough level to be able to deal with lasers on FD. Like there's just straight up no way. Like, if MC Strike does the lasers well, I don't know, man. But we're not on FD. We're on Battlefield. 3 stocks to 3. Relatively even. RIP Nightbot, but welcome back. Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, see, that's another situation where someone gets someone in the corner, and then they don't really capitalize off of it. MC Strike was able to just roll in, and maybe that's something you keep in mind for next time. So, like, if I was NoFluxes, I would be thinking, alright, next time I get MC Strike in the corner like that, I'm going to expect him to roll. That's something that you have to keep track of. It's hard. You have so many things, especially if you're a newer player, you have so many things to keep track of, so many things to remember. But once you get at a high enough level where you're completely comfortable with your character and you don't have to think about, like, how to consciously do techniques or stuff like that, the next thing you start thinking about is stage positioning, but also habits. So, like, now I would be thinking, as NoFluxes, like, okay, MC Strike rolled in the corner, so now I'm just going to assume he's going to roll in next time. And then even if he doesn't roll in, because he's in the corner, if you do an aerial like that, he's still in the corner. So, you're still fine. Shout outs to Norm. Goodbye if you're actually leaving, for sure. See you soon if you're not. Ooh, that was rough. I think NoFluxes could have grabbed the ledge, and then he wouldn't have needed to up B. But the up B did damage anyway, so maybe he's just a genius. Oh my god. Oh, what is... There's so many things happening that could be punished, and then they're slightly too slow. When Ganon has his back turned, it's hard. He doesn't really have super fast aerials in the first place, but he definitely has, like, I don't know. I think the dare out of shield could have punished that F smash if he was just faster, but it's hard to say for sure. Oh, he's trying to Mega Bus. It's lasered right out of it. Oh man. MC Strike doing a solid, doing very solidly controlling the center stage. He just like kind of back aired and down aired, and NoFluxes couldn't really get in. And then he just F smashed him off like a champ. So, yeah. So it's 1-1 as Ganon. Where would I take him? I actually have no idea. I'd probably take him back to Battlefield, but Pokemon makes sense. This stage is okay. There's no top platform, so it's hard for Ganon to outmaneuver Falco. Like Ganon in general, a lot of his movement comes from wave landing. Because he's kind of slow, just like actual movement, but his waveland is super strong. And so he has and his aerials are very threatening. So like, if he's wave landing all the time, you have to respect his space. But without the top platform, he just has a lot of less maneuverability in general. You know, Azu, I do not have any idea. Hello, Azu. Oof. Falco is OP. Is Nubs trying to switch to Falco? That's rough. Luigi is pretty... Yeah, Luigi life is pretty hard. There are definitely characters better than Luigi. So at that point, I mean, why not? Oh my god. Oh man, we have Sam in the chat. Shoutouts to Sam, the best Marth in Chicago. Also the most Korean Marth in Chicago. Which are two pretty good titles, if I do say so myself. Okay, so right now, the only unfortunate part about this is that MC Strike, as the better character in the matchup, doesn't really have to do anything. Like, because he has a lead, he could totally just laser and control space and then force NoFluxes into bad positioning and then just hit him. He's not really doing that right now. He kind of is. He's controlling center really well, but he's not like he's not creating that space via lasers, which is something he could be doing. He's also not edge guarding that well though. So this would be a super different game if MC Strike actually edge guarded every single time, but does not seem to matter. Ooh. Yeah, that shield grab was pretty questionable. Wave dash out of shield is probably better. Another pretty bad shield grab, but he gets that one, so worth. I feel like I haven't seen that many wave dashes out of shield in general from NoFluxes. I haven't been watching a ton, but wave dash out of shield is super important versus Falco, especially as a character who doesn't really have good OOS options in the first place. A lot of characters like Sheik can do nair out of shield super fast, faster than grab even, but Ganon doesn't really have an aerial like that. So you have to wave dash backwards just to like avoid their attacks. Like right there I would have wave dashed back and then I would have been able to grab the forward smash, but he rolled it instead. Which is dubious, but seems to be not killing him, so it's fine. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think I've seen any wave dash out of shield. We saw grabs, we saw rolls. Not to just pick on that in particular, NoFluxes, if and when you rewatch this, but that's definitely a very vital tech that you need to learn, and if you have learned it, implement it into your game. Because it's super important versus Falco. If he like aerials your shield and you wave dash back, you can do so much stuff. Or if you just shield and then he throws an aerial out but hasn't hit you yet, you can wave dash back and sort of just outspace it completely. But right now, MC Strike wins again and he decides to go to Dreamland. Dreamland makes sense, kind of. Well, I think it makes sense with the way MC Strike has been playing. MC Strike has not been very laser heavy, which means Dreamland having more space doesn't really matter for that. Like usually if you pick a really big stage and they laser a lot, it's kind of sad because you just get lasered the whole time. But he hasn't been lasering that often, so that was really funny. He does a dash attack and misses, but it's the perfect spacing to just grab again. So MC Strike, the forward smash there isn't awful. You just have to time it better. But like I've been saying, is I would just grab the ledge, and then if he goes to the ledge, he dies, and if he doesn't, you just do a normal getup and you just cover what he does. So like, if he goes onto the stage, you just jump back air, or if he goes on the platform, you jump back air, stuff like that. Very similar to Sheik. Okay. Finally kills him at 188, the power of Dreamland. Wow, okay, he tried to read that, but I think he... Oh man. Ooh. Like Pseudo Turtle said before, you can just CC jab the double lasers. That's super important, because those double lasers were pretty high too. So, if you had done that, MC Strike would have been dead. So, That would have been broken. Yeah, that's the genius strat when you're playing in chat and you have someone message you. Ooh. Yeah, see, like, the forward smash hits at the ledge. You just have to time it right. Pretty standard. Okay, nice. He lasered at a point in time where NoFluxes didn't get his jump back. But he was... Holy cow. I can't believe that just happened. NoFluxes was then too low to Gerudo Dragon again. Or Wizard's Foot, that's what it's called. He couldn't Wizard's Foot again, but he had no jump, so he's just dead. At this point, it's pretty even. Like, 2 aerials. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay. Kinda slow on that. NoFlux is having trouble getting out of the corner. He rolls in. And is getting hit a lot. So, something I've noticed, MC Strike has never teched the jab. So, like, you do down throw jab and he'll miss the tech every time. So, maybe you should do down throw jab and then just, like, instantly side B or down B or something. Well, he's dead if you grab the ledge. Okay. Welcome, Pseudo Turtle. Welcome to potentially the last game of NoFluxes' winner's career. Okay. It's pretty tricky. MC Strike was posturing like he was... Oh my god, grab the ledge. Alright, that's fine too. He was... posturing so that it looked like he was going to grab the ledge. Oh my god, and he's dead! Wow. Maybe that up smash is intentional. That one looked like it was. That was broken, dude. Yeah, it's genius. He can go to final though. MC Strike hasn't gone to final yet. So maybe he'll just go to final. Pseudo Turtle says, "Do not CP Stadium, you idiot." I was giving him a little more benefit of the doubt when I was talking about it, but I guess you're an idiot. NoFluxes. That's what Pseudo Turtle thinks of you. JK. Okay, so we're on Final Destination, generally considered Ganon's worst stage in a lot of matchups. I'm not gonna say every matchup, but a lot of matchups. He has no platforms at all, so he cannot waveland, like, and do aerials. He can't waveland aerial. He can still waveland, obviously, but he can't waveland aerial. And he also can't use platforms to evade lasers. But one thing I will say about FD, I agree that's pretty awful. But I was actually about to say exactly what Pseudo Turtle says. I think a lot of players, especially lower level players versus Ganon, have a ton of trouble when they're in the corner. Like, they just approach at wrong times and then they get fared at 50 and they die. Like, I don't know. Like, if you saw right there, MC Strike just rolled, and like right now he's just full hopping in the corner. Like he literally just full hop double jumps 3 times in a row, and NoFluxes was able to just do aerials and cover it. Like, that's a very common theme with lower level spacies against Ganon, I think, where even though FD is like really solid, they just have trouble abusing why it's so solid. Like, if I was Falco in that situation, I would have definitely just gone to the ledge and just planked. And then just ledge dashed and done something. Not saying that that's the best option, but it's way better than just getting stuck in the corner, you know? Full hop was probably an accident, and because of that, NoFluxes can just roll away. Oh my god. Solid. Except for that, it was pretty not solid at all, but... Another thing to note about CC jabbing the double lasers, lasers have set knockback, so you can do that even if you're at 130. I don't know how far the stream is in comparison, like how far back the chat is. Okay. Okay. So that's fine. So right now, MC Strike's doing pretty well. NoFluxes has his back to him, which means he has less options out of shield. And so he's just kind of just doing back airs and up tilts and shines. And NoFluxes, as a result, has like no shield. Oh my gosh. Nice space back air. Ooh, MC Strike rolls to the corner and lasers a lot. Ooh. NoFluxes had the right idea, which was jump over the laser and do an aerial, but he just mistimed it, so he got shield grab. 524. So yeah, like 30 seconds behind. Oh man. See, MC Strike he's literally just double jumping the corner. It's hard to recognize that in game, but NoFluxes, if you're watching this, please watch what he does in the corner. Because then once you get him in the corner again, you can react, you know what he's gonna do. So you can just preemptively up air or something. Like, yeah. Oh man. Oh, this could be a lot. It wasn't really, but it could have been. Oh my god, that tournament winner is so rough, because he was so fine on the ledge. No, he's so fine on the ledge right now. Oh my god. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't handle anything. Okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's totally fine. He just rolls to the middle. Oh my god, and he's dead. He reads it. He reads it. Oh my god. He didn't read it. He just reacted to it, and then C-Circ died. Alright.